go. What's up? And these nuts, right? Let's see how it is. See how it is, gonna be like that. What are you doing? So that's crying yourself to sleep. It's you. Got Hulk from the movies. You got back from the movies? Oh yeah, that was tonight. How was it? Was it everything that was raining down there? Did it make your toes curl? Eh? I just picked up some new chisels. Even just looking at them, kind of trash. Look, you know, see a chip on that one. I have to rehone these things. $40 chisels. Right? Movie was okay. Is it a movie you already seen, right? Or was it something that, like, special? Was it something special? There's that shelf. Ready for a sand and some stain for this thing. No, it's nice. They're releasing horror films in the... Time for the fun part of this guy. A little bit of sanding. Get my new chisels out too. Let's see if $40 chisels are absolutely junk, which I think they might be. But they're gonna be better than what I had before. Yeah, this end. Yeah. The end on it is already rolled right there. Look at that. Brand new. Crazy. Crazy. So that means where did I put it? No, not that one. Get that one. I don't have a stone, but I do have my knife sharpener. So Lansky. So I'm just gonna take one of these stones and see if I can take one of the smoothest one. See if I can just knock that off real fast, so I can use it. A little bit of honing oil. Look at this. Rolled over to junk. So I'm gonna see if I can fix it with this honing stone. It's for my knives. Yeah, there we go. So it sucks about these cheap ones. Are just, the factory edges are just trash. And the Hell House story. Is this supposed to be a real thing, or is that a fake one? Oh, like a just made up story. There we go. You got it better. Definitely would cut me. Well, while I have the honing oil and stuff out, might as well do the other 3. Oh yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna enjoy slipping and smacking my knuckles with this thing. It's the crap out of me. There we go. I'll put this thing through the test later. Got some DeWalt chisels. Trash out of the box, which I mean, could have guessed. But I think with a little bit of care, it'll be all right, especially on a budget. I think they're a step up from Harbor Freight, that's for sure. But I think they're all like that, kind of just. Yeah, look at this. Make it focus right here. Look at that rolled edge right there. Apologize for my dirty nails. Look at that. Right out of the package, brand new. But when you're cheap, it's all right. Gonna use my stone here and to see if I can get that edge unrolled, and it is pretty sharp. Besides it being not perfect, I got my finest stone. What's going on? This is for my Lansky sharpener for my pocket knives. It's a little bit better. Not perfect though. See that right there? But it's definitely sharp enough to mess me up. So that'll work. I got 4 of them with this 4-pack, like $40 for four chisels. Let's see if they're all just junk. That should be good. Oh, this one's pretty good. So that's the edge there. I'm still gonna hit it. No balls. What is this supposed to mean? With what? Cut your hand. What's awesome? Heard you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure you start cutting yourself on a live on YouTube, that's how you get banned. Go to bed. The build? Oh, yeah. This guy? Just try him out. This guy. My shelf. I gotta get finished up. I'm gonna sand it tonight. I got sidetracked. I was like, oh yeah, I have new chisels. Let me see, because I noticed in the package that they were kind of the edges. Oh, the edges. The blade on them was almost not great. Thank you. Yeah, it's I'm gonna get a sanded and stained. It's gonna go black, and we'll see how fast that stain goes, because I'm gonna wrap that handle with wrap the handle up, make it look cool, kind of like this handle here, right there. But I'm gonna do it better. So I use 20-foot gauze to wrap it up. So they're pretty neat. You guys build anything cool? Got any projects going on? Gotta find a place for these now. Probably can replace my trash chisels over here. I've got cobalt ones that I have abused that can go bye-bye now. When I say bye-bye, I mean they can go into the pile of chisels that I'll smack into nails and stuff if I have to. I need to get it. I got so many knives to sharpen. Oh no. Pruning oil. Alright, this guy is gonna get it sanded now. Just gonna find a block of wood. It's the appropriate size. There we go. Say appropriate size, it means something I can hold on to. Hey, how's it going? Gonna give this a nice sand. I think I'm gonna make a piece for the end here. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna knock down the edges a little bit so it's not so sharp. So when you run your hands across it, it's a little softer. Make sure there's no glue hanging out. If there's glue and I go to stain it, it's gonna leave a ugly little smudge and make the stain look terrible. I like to hand sand for a lot of this. The block isn't working out how I wanted it. So I'm gonna fold it up. There we go. I've already given the bulk of it a good sand, but the handle really is what needs most of it, so I can get it rounded out. There we go. Alrighty. I feel like the handle is the most important part to get right. And it's the most delicate part too. Chisels come in good right here. Yeah, perfect. There we go. There we go. Still gotta cut the hole in this handle here. The handle doesn't have to be perfect since I'm wrapping it, but I do want it to be rounded so if you grab it, it doesn't feel so sharp. You take off so much more with power tools very quickly and mess up. So sometimes hand sanding is the best way for sure. Nice. Looking good. What's going on, people? Sanding this down. Gotta cut a hole up in here still. I'm about to stain this black. Get it ready to go. To my wife's best friend. I made one of these for my house. It's a kunai shell. Inspired by Naruto. Oh, this is how it's gonna be right here. This is the top. Right here, so you can sit stuff on your shelves there. Would be pretty cool like this. I mean, I guess either way, I'm gonna hang it with all the hang. I'm gonna we'll do like a French cleat for it to hang on the wall on the top and bottom, and that's how it's gonna sit. So I guess you could do either way. I like it with it down. Just gotta wipe down. And we'll do the top here. Get this stained. Get my staining box out. So I don't get my workbench all gross. Thank you. Yeah, that's something I came up with. I like anime a lot. So I wanted to build anime stuff, but I want it to be functional, so I came up with a kunai shell. So that'd be pretty neat. I've had these up on my Etsy for a while. I haven't sold any, but it's all right because I made one. It's in my house and I love it. It's all my Naruto stuff's on it. But now I can go ahead and stain it. Start getting it stained. It's all going black. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to pass the time with. It's just fun. So I got my Zangetsu from Bleach. More Bleach stuff. More Bleach stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm sure they go pretty big with their anime stuff in Japan. That sounds pretty cool. What's your favorite one? What's your favorite anime? Mine's probably Bleach. Yeah, definitely Bleach. Because I have Ichigo tattooed my... Yeah, some anime on my leg here. So, and I've got, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5 few things of Bleach. 4. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff for Bleach in here. Ooh, this black is almost gone. One of my favorite parts right here is staining. Now, since I didn't know exactly, because I built one of these before, so I was kind of feeling it out. Oh, so lovely and so good. I mean, how can it not be your favorite? That's for sure. I met the American voice actor Alex Lee. He also does Zenitsu for Demon Slayer. Got his autograph. He does a lot of voices, but OP. I like this out New Blood War. It's definitely shaping up to be pretty good. Um, I feel like the first arc from the original, just the first couple seasons with Eisen, is definitely my favorite. It's just so good, compelling. I'll tell you this. I'm glad I kind of got into it after a bunch of the seasons were out, because they did a 2-year hiatus where they didn't do where they went from the original story and did a completely different like timeline or whatever. And I've been so mad. It's like, oh, I've been watching this for like 10 seasons, and now they're just deciding to go in a different direction for 3 whole seasons and come back to it later. I've been pretty mad back in the day, but I didn't watch it when it first came out, so. There we go. Oh, for sure. I agree. Right now, I'm watching Rise of the Shield Hero. I haven't seen that one. And then I just finished I Parry Everything, which I think they're just good, like medieval OP characters, but they just don't know how OP they are. Oh, come on. Got black on one of my favorite shirts. Ridiculous. You can't take me anywhere. Should have just got one. New one from over here. This black soaks in so good. If you leave it to sit on there too long or don't wipe enough of it away, it kind of gets sticky and it takes forever to dry. I do not like that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I get that. I'll tell you one that's really good that I don't feel like a lot of people watch. I mean, when I say really good, I mean, it's just different. Is Afro Samurai. It's like, well, that's one of my favorites too. I want to make out of wood. I want to figure out how to make like a sign. Not a sign, like wall art that looks like the number 1 and number 2 bands from there. That would be freaking cool. I've been thinking about that. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. I'm not really super talented at carving, so that's something I gotta figure out. Play with it, probably make a dozen of them, and finally figure out how to do it correctly. A lot of trial and error, that's for sure. It's just it's the perfect combination of vulgar language and story at the same time. It's like, okay, it's just good. It's hard to describe it. I guess I'll get this back stained real fast. I got some new joining I want to mess with that I haven't really done too much of this weekend. Kind of dive deep into new stuff I haven't done before. That's how you keep leveling up your woodworking. And I can improve on stuff that I'm already building with a new jointing, maybe something that might be better, quicker, and a little more sturdy. I'm just making a mess here. mean level. Gotcha. Oh man. I got a nail or two that popped out through here. Gotta take these suckers out. I get lost sometimes on like Pinterest, watching people do this crazy joining. I'm like, oh man, I need to learn how to do that. Just like all these crazy techniques. But then I'm like, where the hell am I gonna use that? You know, at least on the stuff I'm building right now. Pinterest is awesome. It can also be the devil. Left my. Oh my god! Oh, I got some right there. Different toolbox. I'm terrible with remembering names, but if they have YouTube channels, I have to check them out. I'm sure I've seen them. I'm just terrible at remembering names. But yeah, there's a lot of traditional joinery that I'd like to learn because there's furniture I want to start building. But you know, it's like I'm not gonna do it just like basic joining. You know, I want to do some fancy stuff. But I'm not claiming to be professional at this. I'm still learning a bunch of stuff. I'm just a guy that's acquired some skills over some time. Alright. What's the one guy's name from is it New Yankee Workshop? Is that it? You ever watch that? Yeah, I'm terrible with remembering names, but I consume a lot of YouTube. That's one of the reasons I'm on YouTube, because I feel like I should get back because I've taken so much with it. So I'm sure if they're big YouTube channels, I've seen them. Now that I've built this for a second time, and I have it all written down for like exactly all my measurements and stuff, now I can stain this next time before I put it together. But oh man, that's rough. I couldn't imagine losing a kid. I got 4 and a 5th one on the way. And it absolutely break me. Oh, yeah. Foam brush. It does pretty good. Or I'm gonna shove a paper towel on my pinky and put it in there. But I've got different sizes foam brushes here. Yeah, a bunch of them from Amazon, pretty cheap. But they work out pretty good. Yeah, no, I will usually stain it, then put it together. But like I said, since I was kind of figuring out still how I was gonna do it, I was like, you know what, I'll stain it later and deal with it. Leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. Well, that's today now. We found it, and I get to mess with it now. There we go. So I make sure I get all the drippies out of here, so I don't have any weird looking spots. Wipe it down real good. Jeez. Motorcycles, I've got one. My wife wants me to get rid of it because they're just so dangerous, it seems like. But that's rough. That is rough. And I see how much, I mean, I've been on my motorcycle. I hit a dog last summer. Brand new bike. Hit a dog. 500 miles on it. Thank God the dog was half starved already. Terrible owners. Came out of a cornfield right in front of me. Smacked it. Didn't go down. The ABS on these brand new bikes are pretty incredible. So, even though I locked it up, it didn't flip me or nothing. Oh, you guys probably want to see what's going on in here, don't you? Let you see what I'm doing. Yep, nope, I'm on it. So I have barely ridden it this year. We need to upgrade from our minivan to a bigger van because to hold all of us, I'm gonna need like a transit or something. So whenever we go to get our new vehicle, which will probably be pretty soon, I'm gonna go ahead and trade the bike in on that as well, just to get rid of the payment on it. So that's on the to-do list. As soon as we're ready to get a new vehicle, I will be dumping that thing off. And then I'll get me a fast car. Give me something fun. Probably not. I like to think I will. I like to think I'll do something fast later. You know what I really want to build? I want to build like a coffin shelf too. I know people do this all the time, but I think it'd be pretty cool. Maybe put a spin on it somehow. Tell you what, I got a really good idea. At least I think it's cool. For Halloween, I'm gonna start building it this month, coming up in September. I have it ready by October 1st for the video. Be building something pretty neat. At least I think it's neat. And then I'm gonna give it to my brother because I don't want it in my house. Anybody got any cool projects going on or builds planning on doing? I think Friday when I go live, I'm gonna bring my laptop out here and tackle that CNC machine, see what we get into. So I haven't really done too much with it, but I got a bunch of stuff I want to use it for. So I've just been avoiding the learning curve and avoiding the frustration that might come with it. But by doing the work that I don't want to do, I'll be able to do the things I do want to do. So. Looking pretty nice. What's that? What are you doing? This is where it's gonna get fun with these little smaller shells. This is where I'm gonna get black all over me. That's what's gonna happen. There we go. Looking good. Rolling pins and such. Like you're making rolling pins. There's a lot of stuff out there that I see people building. It's like, hey, everybody's building that kind of stuff. Like spoons and stuff. But some people seem to be doing pretty good with it. Oh, that's pretty cool. If I had the room, I'd love to have a lathe to turn some stuff. And I was looking at some small ones, and like, that would still fit underneath one of my workbenches. So you can make some cool stuff. Because I make some apples for my projects, and I was like, that'd be really cool to turn some apples. It'd be a lot faster than carving them the way I do with my little Dremel. Alright. This is a fun spot. Yeah, I was thinking about looking into some woodworking, like work classes or whatever in my area to see if there's any. So I start learning some new stuff. Like I know they have classes for turning and lathe, and they teach you how to build, like make apples and stuff, like to start with. So I was thinking about looking into some of that stuff pretty here soon. Oh yeah, smaller than mine. I get it. Was that what you primarily do, or do you do a lot of other stuff too? Oh nice. Yeah, I need to get more major tools. I got a lot of workbench in here. I could have went a different direction where everything was kind of mobile, that I can move it, but I like the stationary work benches and stuff. I need to get me. I think the biggest tool I'm missing right now is a bandsaw. I don't have a bandsaw, and that's holding me back a little bit. Oh, nice. I want to make furniture, but I don't want to make like normal furniture all the time. Now I've got stools I build that I'm gonna start making for Etsy. Just super simple stools. I've got a few of them in my house right now that we use every day. But I want to build cool stuff. I don't want your typical grandfather's hutch. You know what I mean? I want to build stuff that has hidden doors and you have to do certain things to it. But my skill level isn't up to that yet, so I need to work up to it, and I'm in the process of doing that now. I think I mentioned it before. I want to build a nightstand, which I'm going to start that this year. A nightstand that mounts to the wall. That's got a place for like my watches and stuff to go, and it's all kind of hidden, built into it. Has a charging pad on top and all that stuff. A place for my gun to go. I've got a knife collection. You know, I've got like 4 or 5 knives that I kind of rotate through. I've got a lot more knives than 4 or 5. I've got 4 or 5 of them I rotate through. That my favorites. Yeah, I decide on which one I'm taking for the day. At least on the weekends when I'm not working. So I want to build something like that into it. But I do have a bookshelf to build and a what are those called? Nooks where you sit down and the kids put the book bags and stuff. Oh, nice. Well, that's awesome. I know that's whenever I need a new dining room table, I'll probably end up building one. I spent way too much money on the one I have now years ago before I was really big into woodworking. Missed with my nail gun. Jeez. Can't take me anywhere. There we go. Almost done staining. So when you're building your furniture, do you find yourself using more pocket holes? I guess it depends on what you're building. But do you find yourself using more pocket hole screws, or biscuit joiner, or dowels? Because I know they all have their place. You know, when you're building something big like a table, probably biscuit joiner or wooden dowels, because the pocket holes will make it warp over time. Never? Never what? There we go. All black. Now it's gotta dry. Then I can do the handle for it. Well, put a finish on it. Do the handle for it. And then get the hanging hardware put onto it and be all good. Mortise, talon, and dovetails. Nice. That makes sense. Yeah, dovetails are so strong, yeah, it makes sense why you'd use them on a lot of the furniture. Yeah, boom. Now I'm gonna let this thing dry. Where are you gonna dry at? It's gonna dry right over here. I've done a couple of barn doors for some builds I've done. I've been in carpentry for a while, and I found if you pocket holes screws and make it start to like bend inwards, so you have to use dowels so it doesn't pull it and make it do funny stuff. I'm sure there's a name for it. There we go. We got one piece. Yep, just to line it up. A little bit of glue. All right. What was I gonna? There's something I want to build now. I can't think of it. What did I want to make? Made it. I didn't make it. There we go. Oh yeah, I got a kit. Where'd it go? I got a kit for a sled for my table saw, so I can make a sled. I don't have one of those yet. It's one of those things I want to make. I'm making it now. Oh, that plywood big enough or not? Got plywood, and I've got the kit. Let's see, where did I put it? Just a box of shotgun shells hanging out right there. Where did I put it? Ooh. Where did I just had it. Never lost it. I tossed too much crap up here and I can't find nothing. A box of locks. It's not up here. Ooh, that's what I wanted to do. Play with these. I'm gonna play with these router bits here. I do. Well, I was thinking about using the plywood and maybe not 1x8 for the side. I need 1x6 when you rip it down. I think I got some more. So many things I could build. You know, I could build. I got a bunch of cedar sitting up here. Need to make some shutters. All right, yeah, no problem. But I could go ahead and play with these guys. Make a tongue and groove on my router over here that I never use. I need to use more. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Cut my hand. And I got sawdust all down in there. Just failing. Well, at least we know that these router bits are sharp. These guys are pretty sharp. Hard. Barely nicked myself with it. Well, I'm not playing with you guys tonight because my routers. I need to take that router apart and get it cleaned up. I'm just failing today. Yeah. Got me already. Just messing with them. I was just making like a basic sled for my on my table saw. I was thinking just board and then two, just a piece of wood there to guide it in. I don't know. I got this kit, crosscut sled. Yeah, something I could put a stop on and pump out a bunch of pieces. I've got a kit I bought that tells L bracket. What do you mean? Like L brackets to hold it together? Let me show you what I got if I can find it. There it is. Got this little kit here. Just a basic, let's see here. Comes with a little how to do it. Oh yeah. So I guess I need more tea. Need to get me some more, no, it comes with it. Okay. So it comes with the 2 nylon runners, or whatever they're called. Then, see, and it has the T right there. T bracket. I don't know yet. I guess I was just planning on making this guy here. Comes with these mini T-tracks so I can make my stop. So I guess that's what I was gonna do. Let's see if my plywood I have is big enough. All right. It does. There's a lot of things I want to build that I haven't built because I just feel like I don't have the right setup for it. And that's what, I'm always trying to improve what I got. So I don't have a sled. Bought the kit, had it for a little bit. Might as well build it, right? Comes with the hardware, too. It's like $45 for these pieces. Which I probably could have made some of the stuff myself, but like my brother, he 3D printed his tracks that go into the guide rails on the table saw. So 24 by 17. Let's see how big this piece I got sitting here is. 17 across. 16. But I think I have another piece. Where are you? Out here, yep. I've got my old workbench top. Perfect. Let's see, it's this might not work either. I don't know if you can see. Look how it's a pretty good angle. Kind of want some flat piece of wood. How's this doing? go. Isn't it really flat, is it? We had 16, 15, and 7/8. I mean, probably still work, but that's. Does that limit the size of the material? I think it'd work. No, it wouldn't work because this tracks. They're 17, aren't they? Yep, I could trim these down, but do I want to? No. Alright, I'm just gonna get the right material for it. It'll work with cutting these down. Cutting these guys down to the 15 7/8 I got. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let me toss this piece of junk out. This is so bowed. I don't want to use this. I guess, yeah, they could be long and won't really do much to it, would it? I'm going to trim it up, make it straight. Alright, so we need 24 inches. Go. Johnson? Where's Johnson? There he is. This is Johnson T square, the 4th. True. This is Johnson, it's a T square and it's 4 foot. Hello, Johnson. These guys out. So one nice thing about having a T-track on your workbench, being able to secure pieces of wood down. Take these limbs here. So I can cut this. Look how nice that is. Yeah, trim that up. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for sticking around and chatting. Oh yeah. I hosed this blade the other night, hit the nail. Let me see if I have another blade. No, I don't. Let's see if I'll make it. Let's see what it does. I hit a nail. Brand new blade, just smacked the screw on it. Ripped off all the teeth. Some of the teeth. Yep, need a brand new blade. That thing sucks. Go. Table still out and space this out. Alrighty. Well, I think this is more of a project than I want to get into tonight because it is getting late and I gotta work tomorrow. But appreciate you guys sticking around and seeing what I'm doing. I'll be back on Friday night, going live again, and I'll have a new video up tomorrow. Have a good one.